Hi guys, back again. I feel led to do a reading, a message on love. And I feel like I feel it's a very sweet love, like a romantic type of love. And I normally don't do romance readings, but I need to do this because I'm feeling a very strong sense, a very strong energy of finally stepping out of your own way to allow for love to come in, to allow yourself to fall into a beautiful, healthy romance, right? I feel like this is a message for those of you who have been holding yourself back from love. I feel like it's a message that you need to hear because there's something that you haven't allowed yourself to feel for whatever reason. It could have been a bad experience with someone else. It could have been someone departed this plane and left. Someone that you loved very dearly. It could be that your relationship just didn't, the situation wasn't what you wanted. And so you felt a very real sense of failure. I feel like some of you feel like you're all messed up and that how can you have a romance? How can you have love when you can't even handle or manage the one that you've had in the past, right? So there's something here. So here I feel like Spirit is here to say, you are an angel of love. And I feel like some of you have felt as if you've always attracted the type of relationship that leaves you unfulfilled, unhappy, unloved, unbalanced. But this angel of love here is here to say, you are worthy of love. You are that love. If you want love in your life, and maybe some of you think that you don't, but you're blocking something very precious. You're blocking love. You're blocking something that's so natural. And it's a piece of you. This is why some of you can't find happiness and you're not allowing yourself to feel whole and fulfilled because you're blocking this piece of your life. And so our guides are here to tell us something is shifting. And in that last pick a card reading, what's shifting in my life, the romance piece of it didn't come into it so much. I don't think, did it? I don't know. But today it's here. Because there's someone that needs to hear this. This is a collective reading, guys. For some of you, this may not resonate. For some of you, it will hit hard. Because it's time. It's time to open up that heart of yours and to allow the energy to flow. Receiving and giving. Giving and receiving of love. It's very important. It's a big piece of your existence that you need. We are created in love. We are beings of love. And therefore, you need that in your life. Physical, spiritual, emotional. You need to share something very precious and beautiful and healthy with someone. And so this energy coming in, and I feel it's here within the next Over the weekend, it begins, where you feel this very deep sense of this energy moving, this movement of energy, cleansing and clearing things in order for you to come to this place of acceptance. Okay? Now this reading is about romance. It's also about romancing your own heart. But here, I feel like there's this door that you're standing in front of. It's a door to romance. And this door that you're standing in front of, on the other side of that door, is something breathtaking. It's beautiful. It's love. And you have kept yourself closed off from it. But there is someone out there who's waiting for you. They don't know it yet. When you open that door, and your soul, your energy reaches out, their energy awakens. You will find each other. Because it's fate. You've worked very hard on other things in your life, but this is something that Spirit says you've been avoiding. You closed yourself off to love because of something from the past, but it's knocking on your door now. And you can't resist. It's time. It's time. And so, Spirit says, it's like when you're mesmerized by something and you can't look away. It's like a campfire or something, and you can't look away from the fire because it's beautiful. Or gazing up at the sky in the nighttime and how brilliant the stars are, or how big the moon is, or how close we are to the moon sometimes, and how beautiful and bright it is, and you just can't look away. That energy is huge that's coming in this weekend, guys. Okay? I feel like some of you are going to be overwhelmed with that feeling of love. Because your soul is calling out. And so, I am not your typical romance reader. I'm not your typical tarot reader. But I guess I sort of specialize in hearts of the matters of the heart. And I do love. And I know that I'm here to deliver messages in love. So this particular reading here, it's not just a romance that, it's not just about this is what your partner's feeling for you. This is how they see you. This is about love to the core. Okay? That's where I come in. This is where my gift is. And I'm learning as I go too. And so in my own personal life, it's been interesting throughout my journey to learn about the experiences that I've been through and the lessons they have taught me, and coming into that balance and that knowing that I am love. And it's not even that I deserve love. I am love. And so knowing that you are love, created in love by our divine creator, would only stand to reason that love belongs with you. and you belong with love. And so here, our guides are telling us, blossoming abundance here for you. There's blossoming abundance right here for you. What once might have seemed far off in the distance, see how you can see, like in the distance, you know there's probably trees out there, whatever it is, you can see it but not clearly. It's blossoming, coming into view now. Love. There is something coming in for you. Whoever's listening to this, whoever this resonates with, your heart has been calling out for love, and it's coming in. I believe that some of you, somebody is going to have a fated meeting with somebody, and it is right off the bat, you guys click. You feel something spark, like an interest, not just a, not just a physical chemistry thing between you, something deeper. Like you really want to get to know this person. You find them intriguing. You find them fascinating. And you want to know who they are. We can look up anybody on the internet and find information. But there's something deeper here. There's something deeper. And so this blossoming abundance comes in. And it's, you've done a lot of work, internal work already. So you've kind of cleared the path now to open yourself up to receive and to give. I feel that some of you in this next, 48 hours or more, in the next, I would say 3 to 5 days, within 3 to 5 days, something opens up and clicks within you. It's sort of just, all of a sudden, you're not in that bubble anymore where you feel alone. You're open now, and you come into this clearing where you're feeling, like I said, love. And you may not even know who that love is for, but your soul is, and you're being prepped to meet this person. I'm telling you. Okay, so for some reason I keep hearing laundromat. I don't know why. Either maybe there's some sort of meeting at a laundromat, or maybe it's just representing purification, cleaning, right? Like a cleansing and washing away all that needs to be washed away. All the stuff, that has been stuck from past relationships is leaving now. And you're opening up, coming into that clearing to allow that space, that open space for energy to flow in, to receive, and your energy to flow out, to give. Okay? All right. So Spirit says, look, for some of you, you could be coming into a blended family. Remember the Brady Bunch? I don't know if some of you guys remember the Brady Bunch, but I don't know why it just came to mind. But a blended family. Some of you are coming into a relationship where you both have kids from other marriages, or other relationships, and there's a coming together. For some of you, you've been friends, but there's something kind of coming together now with this, and there's a decision being that was you've both been thinking about for a while, but it's coming together now, I feel. Okay, so there could be some discussion of coming together as a family, to blend the families. But I feel like this is a coming into a beautiful, healthy, kind of like happily ever after. This doesn't just have to involve blended families. This is about coming into that realization that love is here for you. Okay? Let's consult our angel romance cards. Whoa. So guys, one card at a time would be nice, right? What advice do you have regarding this love energy that's coming in the next week or so, the next few days to a week? What is it, guys? It's safe. Trust it. It's safe for you to love. Your heart is opening. It's safe. There's somebody that you've been pondering. Maybe you've been wondering, do I put myself out there for this person? Go with your intuition. It is safe for you to love. You're going to know intuitively if there's somebody you need to stay away from or somebody that you should put the effort towards, right? It's safe. You are safe. You are protected. You're guided. You've opened yourself up. You have done the work, the healing work inside of yourself. And so, keep an open mind, guys, because whoever this is, they're not your usual type. Whatever that type was before, this is different. Keep an open mind. Because right now, when you are opening up to love and that energy is coming in, there's so many things that will attract you to this person, not the physical stuff. It's the stuff inside. Interesting. This is not the same as your usual, when you're attracted to someone. This is at a deeper level, guys. This is serious stuff. Okay. Oh, new love, a new person. Because you've changed your perspective, you've healed. Past old toxic relationships, you've healed that stuff. Now you're ready for new love. Someone new is coming in. Someone you've never met before. Okay? For some of you, you've been waiting for somebody for a long time. You've waited for them to kind of make up their mind what it is they want. But you've put your life on hold. And Spirit says, you've got to live your life. You've got to experience new things. And if that person is meant for you, the person you've been waiting for, you will have your opportunity to be together. But for now, there are opportunities for you to experience. So don't turn away from love. Don't turn away from an experience that could be captivating. It could be a good, a very fated connection with someone. Because if you are fated to be with someone who's not ready yet, all of these experiences are stepping stones to that, to bring those experiences with you into that reuniting with that person that can't seem to get it together. You don't have to be tied down to wait for somebody. It's important for you to experience life and love. There is somebody new coming in. You have the free will, especially if this is karmic, right? If this is karmic and it's a lesson waiting for you, you have the free will to say, nope, I'm gonna put everything on hold and wait for this other lover until they make up their mind. But you're gonna miss out on opportunities to build on learning experiences, to experience what needs to be experienced here. because you are very worthy of these opportunities. I'm not saying use somebody until your lover's ready and then dump them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there's a reason why somebody new is coming in. You need each other in this time. There's something there. Some sort of, for some of you, it is a brief romance, but a very important one. And for some of you, it is the love of a lifetime. Don't miss out on an opportunity because you're fixated on one thing, okay? And I know that your heart, and in your heart and soul, you believe that this other person you're waiting for is the one. But you aren't meant to sit and wait and cry over this person. You're meant to experience life. So do what you're guided to do. Accept love if it comes in. Be the love, receive the love, give the love. See, guys, there's something very important here coming in for you. I believe that there's a, this is something you need that you've been missing. Passion, right? There's passion coming in for you. You know, it's a different kind of experience than you're used to. And the person that you feel that you have to wait for, or that you miss so much, and you believe in your heart and soul that you have to, that you're going to be with them. I do believe that you've been missing out and holding out on physical love with that person. And you're missing that. So this, whatever this is that's coming in, is bringing in passion. There's a whole other thing I could talk about with that, but you may be feeling guilt because you're not. Because if you step away from that that commitment to that person that you've been waiting for, that they just can't seem to get their shit together and they can't seem to make up their mind, you're missing out on opportunities, beautiful ones. Let yourself get rid of the guilt, release the guilt, and move forward with whatever this is that's coming in, because it's not by accident. It's something coming in that's much needed for you. See? There's opportunities for you. Let go and let your inner voice lead you, not your head, your heart, to where it is you need to be, with whoever it is that's offering you this love. Go with it. Enjoy it. Be in it. Okay. There's been too much. I'm going to say this. And I don't need the cards to say this. There's been too much overanalyzing, overthinking, and sort of, how do I say this? There's been too much anguish over the relationship you've been in, or the one that you're pining over, that you just can't seem to get it together with that person. It just doesn't go the way you thought it would. I want to just clarify something. And it may not be popular, but I'm going to say it anyways. For some of you who believe that you are in a twin flame relationship, there's a lot of misinformation out there regarding twin flames, okay? Some of you believe heart and soul that you're supposed to be with this person, and that you will be in union with this person in this lifetime. And That may very well be. But what happens is when you feel that you're in that kind of relationship, a twin flame or whatever it is, you feel as if you have to put everything aside to wait for this person. But what you're not seeing and what you're not understanding is that when you do that, you limit yourself. You miss out on opportunities that you could be having, because being in that kind of situation drains your energy. And it makes you sad, it makes you frustrated, it makes you angry, it makes you, it blocks your energy. It blocks the good things that you could be doing, right? And so I'm not going to get started on twin flames because this isn't what this is about. But I will tell you this. When you put your life on hold, waiting for someone to come around and realize they want to be with you, you are severely damaging your emotions, and it brings you to a place where you can't focus on anything else. Because I'm going to tell you guys that some people come in and out of your life, and they, whether they consciously or subconsciously, they dangle this carrot over your head, and they give you just enough to keep you hanging on. Just enough. Yes, I love you, I miss you, but we can't be together right now. Just a little longer. Just give me a little longer to make up, my mind and clear some things out. Okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with, making sure that you're clear and 100% on being with that person, but that's not fair to you. And in my view, that's not how our Creator wants you to live your life. To be in waiting all the time, to be in anguish, to be in pain, to be in frustration and anger, or whatever. You are love. You're meant to be love. You're meant to be loved. You're meant to give love. You're meant to receive love. You're not meant to sit and waiting for years and years and years, or months and months and months. You're meant to shine your light. And whatever love comes in, it comes in. There's a lot of mental anguish when it comes to the perceptions of committing your soul commitment to someone else, to someone who they can't make up their mind, or they can't get it together, or they can't commit. There is a very unhealthy energy there with that kind of situation. And for those of you who are in that kind of situation, you've been waiting and waiting and waiting, it's time to let go. And I don't mean, give up on anything or stop loving somebody, because you can't just stop loving somebody. But it's time to let go of the situation and let it unfold the way it's meant to, and be an acceptance of that. For some of you, you've been disappointed over and over again. You know that they're in your heart and soul. You know that they're a connection that's at a deeper level. But it's just not coming together. Doesn't mean it never will. But you've got to live. You've got to allow yourself to feel happiness, to receive love from friends, from maybe a budding romance, maybe somebody who is here to open your eyes up to a new perspective, a new outlook on things. It's painful to think about not being with that person. But look at what you're going through now, guys. whoever this is for, are you really happy right now waiting for this person? Are you in joy? Do you smile waiting for this person? Do you smile when they come to you and say, I love you just a little longer, just a little longer? And days turn into weeks, and weeks turn into months, and months turn into years. How much longer, guys? Is this what your divine creator had in mind for you? Everybody has their own unique path, but I don't feel that God, or whoever you believe in, meant for you to be this pawn, to be this person who gives up their life for this other individual who kind of just subconsciously or consciously kind of ensnares you in their little circle, and they get what they need from you, and then they go away. And then they give you just enough for you to stay hooked. Let go. Let it be. Move on into something greater, because there is something greater for you. This isn't what was planned for you. I can't, and I won't go there and tell you, I know your plan, God's divine plan for you, but I can tell you this. He doesn't expect us to be in that kind of situation. That's not what God had in mind in regards to love, because that kind of love isn't healthy love. And I'm going to put this out there. Personally, I don't believe God would ever put us through that. I don't. That is free will choice to stay in that. That's not God's instruction to stay in that. He would never. I don't believe that. So, for those of you who have been confused and who have been waiting for this person, stop focusing on the union part of it. Move forward with your life, because there's so many doors of opportunity for you, waiting for you to find that love, to be in that love, to give and to receive that love in a healthy, free way. You deserve it, guys. Okay? I know from experience that you can get wrapped up in that, and it can bring you down into this abyss of despair, heartache. I will say this too. While that person is off living their life and then, doing what they need to do to make themselves happy, it's not fair to you, because you have given up your life, put things on hold for them, missed out on opportunities for happiness because of them. That's not what God wants for you. If you are ever meant to be together, you will at some point. But until then, you've got a lot to give to the world. You are very precious. And I just wanted to share that with you because I care. And you needed to hear that. For those of you who are coming into a fated meeting in the coming days, awesome. I can't wait. I hope you do. I really, it's the start of something new. Right? Remember Beauty and the Beast, the Disney movie? And so Belle is singing. It's a very musical movie. This could be the start of something new. And so she falls in love with the Beast, right? And something... Oh, so she is imprisoned, right? She's in prison by him. And he won't let her leave or whatever. But the two of them learn this great lesson while they're together. And he finally lets her go. Because that's what love is. Love is not entrapment. It isn't cruelty. It isn't. And I've heard people say love is cruel. No. The cruel part is the human part, where we put ourselves into this place where we think we're trapped, where we think that there's no other option for us. There is other options, guys. Exercising your free will is important. But it's also important to put that free will into place, to allow yourself to surrender to freedom, to happiness, to joy. Surrender yourself to the universe to bring in that special, magical, beautiful relationship that you deserve. I'm going to stop this video here because I believe that's all that needs to be conveyed to you right now. But there is a beautiful realization, guys, coming in the next, I keep hearing 3 to 5. So, very soon, you will shift your perspective. You will let go. Because you know you're worth it. I will speak to all of you soon. Have a beautiful weekend. And I will be back as Spirit guides me for whatever message is needed next. Stay healthy, stay well, and love and light to you all. Namaste.